Zirkzank says in the last episode. I'm not gonna keep doing this where I like say what I did in the last episode and then talk about that. But in the last episode, I did say I could control your mind. I want to just clarify that and say I definitely can control your mind, and I am doing, except for the fact that my mind control on you isn't as powerful as the government's mind control on you. So, it's kind of counted out, little counterbalanced. But yeah, no, the government can't control your mind like through mind control. They can control what you think, what you do, and what you say, literally just through society in general, policies. Like, the government can control you, control your mind by controlling what you think based on what you think you should do. They'll make you do that. For example, just the most simple law, like not stealing. If you want to take something that's not yours, in a normal situation, you might just take it, but because of the law, you start thinking with your brain like, I'm not going to take that because it's illegal to take it, and then you don't take it. So then the government controlled your mind. They controlled your decision making. And they don't even need to use the law to do that. They can use like videos and newspapers and all kinds of media to do that. So they don't need to use fucking brainwave shit or whatever people go on about, chemtrails, microwaves, or pathogens in the water that controls your mind. Don't even need to do that shit. They can do it in a way that you don't even realize that they're controlling your mind. Now, I think most people are aware of this, and most people just don't care, because it's like, hey, whatever, doesn't matter. But I can do the same thing through YouTube with my limited influence. I don't, because I'm not like a psychologist, expert, master, guardian, overlord, Zirkzank, Xyphrolenmir. But if I did, I could make you kill yourself. But I don't need to be the one to make you kill yourself. You do. Can't come from me. Has to come from you, deep in the heart. It's where suicide belongs. I don't know. What is the best way to kill yourself? I was looking into this, and there's never a straight answer. It always seems like there are always pretty painful ways to kill yourself. I think anything that cuts off your senses immediately is the best way to die, because then you're not in pain. Then it's like, well, how long can you stand being in pain for? I think maybe a few seconds. So if your death only takes a few seconds, then that's pretty good. You don't want to do anything that takes like minutes to die. And this day and age, it's hard to get things like a guillotine, Paris, croissant. I'm pissing people off who with the French pronunciations of stuff. Eiffel Tower. I can't think of any more French words right now. Baguette. Hey, I could try and make that into a joke. Baguette, and then you sort of say like, what do you call a gay Frenchman? A faggot. Do you get it? It's like faggot but baguette. It's like faggot but you pronounce it as baguette, so then it becomes faggot. I think that's funny. It's not like saying that I hate gays. It's a wordplay thing. It's like a pun, play on words. Like the way I play with your mum's clit. But I don't, because your mum's a slag. I ain't having any of that. dirty hoe shit. She's also a bitch, and she smells. I really don't like the smell. The smell puts me off. I need to reevaluate my life, actually. I thought making videos like this would be a good idea, but I don't really have anything interesting to say at the moment. I could just keep rambling on about your mum and the sexual encounters that I have with her, but she's probably already told you about it. So you don't want to hear that again. And plus, like, real talk, your mum jokes are really fucking boring. I only resort to it because, like, my mind goes blank, and then I'm like, well, what can I say? Well, I'll just talk about your mum. Oh, I can talk about this. I've got like a 6 scar on my arm. Do you know what that's from? It's from when I was in the street and I almost got mugged. No, it's not. I'm not even going to continue with that. That's like an oven burn. But on the street, I actually almost got assaulted by a kid with a fucking automatic gun thing. It was like a fucking Mac 10 or some shit. It wasn't shooting real bullets, it was like BBs. But still, the idea of getting shot by a kid with a gun, still pretty, it was real. I was carrying a bin, and he wanted to shoot my bin. It was like, hey yo, can I shoot your bin? And I'm like, no, I don't want you to shoot my bin, I just bought the bin. He's like, oh, come on, man. I'm like, no, I don't want you to shoot my bin, because I didn't want you to shoot my bin. So yeah, kids these days, fucking hell, man. They need to, like, stop watching MTV and going on MySpace. It's like warping their minds. Back when I was a kid, we used to have to play outside and roll rocks and sticks around to have fun. Kids these days are just spoiled with their, like, Call of Duty and their what's that other fucking Grand Theft Auto and Angry Birds. You know, it's called Angry Birds, man. It's making all the kids angry. And Farmville. And the kids with their addictions to the World of Warcraft. Imagine if all the kids killed themselves. Or if all the kids died. That would be like that fucking film, Children of Men. Well, no, it wouldn't really, would it? It was because in that film, people just stopped being able to have kids. Well, I don't know. What about Harambe? I didn't do a video on Harambe. The next video I'll make will be a video about Harambe.